following the report of citizens starving themselves to death inside the Shakahola forest within Langobaya in Malindi sub-county led to the discovery of at least 429 bodies that had been buried in shallow graves. In the exercise of their religious beliefs and practices, the accused persons collectively agreed to engage in starvation or fasting, among other extreme practices, leading to the loss of over 429 lives in a manner that depicted direct and indirect suicide pacts between them aimed at such loss of lives. Led by the first accused person, the accused persons, under the banner of their Good News International Church and relying on the false religious teachings led by the first accused person, and on the basis of the unwritten common agreement, which is the suicide pact, between themselves and the deceased victims and others, to have everyone in the church die from fasting or starvation. Their sole objective was the death of all of them, and their acts of starvation or fasting were done with the settled intention of dying in pursuance of the pact and pursuant to an extreme belief system. The prosecution shall lead evidence showing how, in pursuit of the suicide pact, the accused persons had planned to have everyone in the church die from starvation or fasting, starting from children to their mothers and finally their fathers, in a false belief or religious victory thereafter. As a result, 238 adults and over 191 innocent children whose innocence had been taken advantage of had been confirmed dead from these extreme religious beliefs of the accused persons at the time of drafting the instant charges. The 429 victims of the pact with the accused persons, led by the first accused, are not just numbers. The case before you, Your Honor, is not just for a trial, but for a reckoning. The case before you is not about a single crime, but a web of atrocities woven by the accused persons, the first accused person in particular. This case is about the exploitation of faith, the erosion of humanity, and the chilling cost of blind devotion. Towards proving its case against the accused persons, the prosecution has lined up a total of about 90 witnesses, both children and adults, some of whom are protected. The evidence shall be both direct and circumstantial, with a number of the witnesses giving a first-hand account of the events that took place within Shakahola Forest between the years 2020 and 2023. The prosecution is certain that at the close of its case, this honorable court shall have a clear view of the existence of the suicide pact and the religious pursuance thereof, and leading to culpability of each of the accused persons as charged, and will implore upon this honorable court to find, based on the entirety of the evidence presented, that each of the accused persons had arrived at the common intention to die, leading to the death of each of the victims.